Hello everyone, welcome back to Dot Hack. So last time, we had a very awkward trophy ceremony. Ovan convinced Adelie to try and do everything herself, and then we followed her into the void. Kite showed up, we gave him the data suck, and it killed him, so no resolution there. Then a bunch of lockers opened and bad touched Adelie, and that's just how the game ended. No resolution in the scene or anything, it just cuts the credits. Okay then. So we're gonna move on to the second one. Now, I have to say beforehand, just because of, going into this blind, I can't exactly say I'm enjoying my time with this so far. The music's been nice, and I like a lot of the monster designs. The gameplay's been incredibly frustrating. A lot of the characters are just dumb, which has led to some fun moments at the very least. But you know what? At least if chat's having fun with it, we can put up with another fucking round of this, and we'll see if we make it to the third game. I'm willing to give it one more volume just to see if, they improve on the glaring flaws of the first volume. Because holy shit. Just fix the combat. I can put up with the rest, but goddamn the combat. But yeah, after the stream ended, by the way, I finished the side quest I was doing on stream, and I killed Doppelganger as well. So I got everything set up to import our save here. Also, there's a cheat mode, I guess. Yeah, I don't care. Hey there, Zella. It's been a weird day. I, kind of just have zoned out and lost most of the day. I've been sleeping very poorly again, so I've been waking up at noon to 1 o'clock for the last week. And then I played a bunch of Skyrim, which is probably a mistake. And then I caught the last little bit of the movie Rue was showing, which a bit of a tonal whiplash. Now, I gotta say, where the first game left off, if this doesn't pick up right where it fucking stopped, I'm going to be a little annoyed. Also, why is the gay in a crystal? Did getting beat in the tournament affect him that much that he needed to go direct to gay baby jail?
After all that's happened, you really want to stay in the world. Yeah. All that we have is here. You and I. Yes, this place is all we have.
And there's still that weirdo who's pretending to be two people but is just one kind of insane old man, I'm assuming. And yes, they do have the biggest, stupidest hat.
The online game, The World, Revision 2. It has now become a place where players prey on other players. A lawless land, filled with an overabundance of PKers. And the PKKer, feared by all PKers, was Haseo, the terror
Also,
of
one
death.
thing I hope they fix is the cutscenes.
Haseo's search
The cutscenes
that long
randomly
last found
switching
his
to,
hidden
like,
enemy, Triage,
higher
but
detail
discovered
is
he was no match for him.
really jarring, and they do it kind of
He was then
randomly.
reduced to level 1 by Tri-Edge's data drain. In his search for a power that could defeat Tri-Edge, Haseo learned of the anomaly known as Ida,
That's the
and
computer
the epitaph
aids,
users that could resist them,
for some reason.
and that lured him towards their power, the Avatars.
They're called stands.
Bordeaux, a PKer with a grudge against Haseo. Matsu, the 7th unit leader of the Moon Tree Guild. Alkaid, the former emperor who fights to regain her throne. Through battling these three, Haseo grew both as an epitaph user and as a person.
I don't know, he didn't really grow as a person from the last two.
Upon defeating Endrance, the beautiful emperor of the Demon Palace,
Yes, there are people in this game who
Haseo
aren't edgy.
learned
They're
that he had been
unfortunately
using Ida
retards.
to fill a hole in his heart from something lost in his past. On the day Haseo was crowned the new emperor,
It's like, that's been at least a fun thing,
the
is
young
that,
girl
like,
of Moontree,
a bunch of the cast are,
disappeared.
like, edgelords, but not all of them. Especially the main
in
character.
his search for her,
So, like,
Haseo came upon
Haseo trying to be an edgelord and like, no, I don't want a friends, I'm gonna do it all myself. And then having to deal with, like, Gaspard, who just blankly smiles at him and just goes, but you're our friend, Haseo! That's kind of amusing.
Triage was broken up into
He's
data
trying to be a
and
stupid
was lost.
edgelord, and the world is just too dense to let him.
But just when everyone had let down their guards, a vast number of Ida tentacles suddenly appeared.
Yeah, and they punched Adelie in the womb for some reason.
And pierced Adelie's body.
I'm still mad that the game just fucking cuts to credits after that. We don't even get a resolution in the scene of, like, them leaving the void.
Adelie!
Haseo?
Adelie!
I mean, main character wants to be edgy and the world won't let him is the main premise of, the Scarlet Spider run with Kane. That was a few years ago, written by David Yost. That is, like, the best running comic that Marvel have had in a long time.
If I could only
So, of course, they
know
fucking killed it.
Haseo.
Kane wants to be edgy and Houston won't let him.
Hey!
He's
Adelie!
constantly fighting Santas and riding bulls and doing dumb shit. It's great. Being racist against Belgians.
Adelie!
Huh? Where am I?
In an at-home. Ours.
And at home.
She's not speaking out loud, is she?
Oban told me. And then I started to hear.
Adelie, calm down.
And then.
So why does this sound like inner monologue, then?
Adelie! Get away from there!
Like, seriously, they went right for her womb. Yeah, no, is Adelie pregnant now with computer aids? Is that how this works? Also, why was there a void in here with just lockers full of aids?
Adelie! okay? Come on, speak to me! Damn it! Not this again! This isn't happening! Oh, Haseo. Just leave everything to me. Come on! Mega!
Oh yes, I've seen this episode of JoJo. He's gonna shrink his stand and go inside her body. Which is a gimmick they only do once for some reason.
Don't worry, you'll be safe now. So how do you feel, Adelie? Are you hurt anywhere?
I'm okay, I think. Huh? What? My voice!
You know, we haven't heard Adelie say anything for a while now.
Maybe her mic is broken.
Right, because that's a
Times like
possibility.
these, it's best to just log out and reboot.
Okay, I'll just log out now.
She just fell over and broke her mic.
Huh?
Oh no, she's stuck in the game.
I can't log out?
Also, I see we haven't fixed that graphics thing.
Wait a minute. Where am I? Where is this place? I don't know where I am.
This is Raven's.
No, that's not what I mean. This is an online game, right?
Well, yeah.
They're not here. My controller. My desk. My M2D. Where am I? What's happening? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Is she in a coma in real life now?
Don't worry about your character. Just remove your M2D and...
Is she stuck in the game?
Wait. Wait a second. I don't understand. Where are we right now?
Huh? We're right... What the hell? Haseo, what about you? Where are you right now? Wait, am I seeing the world directly? But where did my real self go? Wait, we've got to log out! Everyone log out! Damn, I can't! What the hell is going on here?
Wait, why is it affecting them too? They didn't get
A
bad
really
touched.
Bad dream or something?
Calm down. Currently, it appears that all the players in the world cannot log out from the game's master server.
Oh, okay, it's everybody.
Wait a minute, all the players?
Is it because we killed Kite?
Yes. Under the circumstances, it is most likely
'Cause that's
that
what
the
I would
Ida
assume it is.
phenomenon is to blame for this.
Wait a sec! Never mind logging out. What I want to know is, are we all really inside the game? But that's impossible! Even for Ida!
Your senses should be informing you that you have now ventured into the game's wondrous world.
This is dumb, Janny. This is dumber than it's
If
been.
you say that this truth is only an imaginary one, then I ask you, where is the real world? As long as they cannot be refuted, there is no end to the possibilities in this world.
Perhaps it's also Ida's influence that's keeping us from hearing Adelie's voice.
Although, you know what? To be perfectly honest, if in real life,
What is
like,
this
an
Ida
MMO
thing?
like this existed and I didn't
Some
play
kind
it,
of bug?
and then I heard this happened, I would probably be more inclined to play it.
Anyway, we've got to figure out the situation.
Putting aside our inability to log out, it looks as though the game itself is functioning normally. We can use chaos gates, platforms, and save shops as we did before this began. We can preserve our data at save shops as usual, but we cannot check email or forums from outside of the game.
Thank fucking Christ.
We still lack information. I'd like all of you to help investigate the situation. Pi, search the areas. Kun, go and search Lumina Cloth.
Understood.
Got it.
Haseo, search Makanu.
Fine with me.
You're tired. You should rest here for a little while.
Okay.
Okay, so the internal monologue thing is just the, like, game's way of displaying TMs. It's just text chat, basically. So her voice is fucked for some reason. Oh no, okay. I was about to say, oh no, she is pregnant.
What's happening to me?
Also, it's going to get dumber. Are we, because everyone's stuck in the world right now, are we going into a if you get PK'd, you die in real life sort of situation?
I need to ask around Makanu. I should start by asking as many players as possible.
I don't like that you didn't say no there, Cyan. Also, so far everything looks the same. This controls slightly better. Like, at the very least, the turning radius isn't as trash as it was, and, like, it leans. There's at the very least animation improvements. Also, if everyone can't log out anymore, where the fuck is everybody? Yeah, sure. Alright, so Nogmung is also a secret Jenny. Got it. Got anything interesting? Rip main. Yeah, that was one thing I noticed, like, finishing doing cleanup the other day was just, like, a lot of the names from the, like, in-game appear on the boards as well. Nope, that's still loading awkwardly. Damn, I can't run over the furries. Yeah, look at that, you're finally inside the game and this is the form you're stuck in, because you're an idiot. Yeah, these are the medics. They have a shop that can sometimes appear here to give you healing items, but... I don't know, I've seen them a few times. I've never needed their help. I'd still rather they didn't exist. Even if they can be helpful every now and again, they are still furries. Also, no improvements on the draw distance either. Nah. This guy's too much of a bitch to name himself Virgil. Oh, Cyan, no, he's talking about a game Alex was streaming that's just another Sword Art game. It's Sword Art, but it's a spin-off and it has guns, so it's totally not Sword Art, right, Alex? You fucking idiot. Something like that. The main character's a little girl wearing all pink who has bunny ears. Oh cool, if you get PK'd you do die in real life. Great. Give me a reason to not fucking just pull out my weapons and stab all of these furries right now. Does that count as murder? Good question. I hope so. Like, please, let me murder Gaspard. Alright, so I still have all of my stuff. I probably should have cleaned my inventory a little bit, but meh. Just max these out a little bit while I'm here. I didn't max out the Book of 100, or of 1,000 in the first game. And from what I understand, from what I saw, that might actually screw me out of a couple things. I don't fucking care. I considered it. I was like, I have another day. I could grind that stuff if I really wanted to. No, I really do not want to. I know at the very least there's an achievement for like maxing it out in every game and then carrying it over. But Lamau, who cares about achievements?
Hey, what's going on here? Why can't I log out?
Is this some kind of event? Or someone's bad joke?
Yeah, well, Elgin, those aren't people.
Can you tell me what's happening? You're some kind of admin guy, right?
Please, calm down. We are working hard to...
How do you expect us to calm down?
What are you gonna do about this?
Just kill them, dude. No one will ever know.
I'm terribly sorry. Please, just try to be patient for a while.
So, that guy in the blue suit is an admin. It looks like even CC Corp doesn't have a very good handle on the situation. A short mail. Yada's calling me. Let's head back to Raven's Serpent of Lore.
Yeah, so we're full into anime, like, big crisis going on, and only the immediate party has any idea what's going on. Cool. And even then, we really don't know what's going on. We've mostly just speculated it's Ida's fault.
Hey! You! Why can't I log out of here?
Also, I see Adelaide paid for some special effects for her avatar, so she has a trail.
Come on, speak up, will ya? Damn it! Damn it! Where am I? What is this place? Why am I actually inside the game?
So it seems that humans who lack morals both online and offline say the very same things after all.
Sakaki, don't be a fucking cunt. He's a, like, panicking and confused person. It could be a literal child behind that giant red beast man. You don't know.
Well, it seems that you only act strong when facing those weaker than you. Pitiful. If you're that scared, run back to Kestrel with your tail between your legs.
Okay, fine. I have no fucking idea who that
As
guy
reported, it looks like those from Kestrel are stirring more panic in the people.
I don't know, that more seemed like genuine, like, not agenda-driven panic.
Everyone, go support the town's order. We must not let them panic.
Understood.
Little late for that, buddy.
Adelie. I was so worried about you. Are you okay?
I'm sorry, Sakaki.
Nope. Bad touch by AIDS, now I'm pregnant. Sorry you had to find out like this.
What's wrong? I can't seem to hear you.
You see,
Ever since you were killed by a bugged monster, you've been unable to speak?
yes, I know it's kind of hard to believe.
Was she actually killed?
Oh no, I believe it. You're not one to tell a lie.
The shitty sounding internal monologue thing, that's just the in-game
I'm
way
sure
they're
you know
displaying
this,
like
but all
PMs,
players
like
are
just
currently
text.
unable to log out from the game. In fact, they have lost sight of their very selves. It's almost as if their minds have been absorbed into the heart of the world itself.
But it's just an online game.
That's right, a game. But at the same time, it's also a reality all its own.
It's getting dumber.
At any rate, we must stop the players from panicking. You will help us, won't you?
Not really much of a help there.
Yes.
Good girl. Well then.
Also, that was really creepy.
So Mr. Sakaki's the only one you can rely on after all, huh?
Haseo!
So it's you, Terror of Death. It appears there are only enemies to be found in your world.
Adelie, why are you here? I thought I told you to stay at the at-home.
I'm sorry. I thought I should contact Sakaki and...
Listen to me. This isn't something Moontree can do anything about.
I see. Are you saying that you can solve this situation?
Of course I can. I'm the main character.
With a lot more certainty than you can. What's so funny?
I bet you don't have a stand, Mitsuhide.
Don't you agree that it is the lust for power that is most certain to make fools out of people? Terror of Death.
What do you mean by that?
I mean exactly what I said. Adelie.
Yes!
I will see you later.
Man, already they've made Sakaki just kind of sound more menacing in this game.
Why did you say that?
Huh?
Because I don't trust him.
Why did you have to say things like that? Sakaki, Moontree, just wants to try and solve the situation.
You sure about that?
They only want to help everyone.
Ida isn't a problem that Moontree can solve.
But even so... I don't understand. I just don't understand you, Haseo.
Oh god, we're back to this. Woman, there are more important things going on.
I see.
The situation is much more serious than we thought.
Let us summarize for a moment. Ever since the Ida phenomenon occurred while searching for Adelie, no one has been able to log out of the game. Furthermore, none of the players have been able to return to their real-world selves and their real lives.
That's probably a blessing in disguise for
And no
them.
new players have been able to log into the game. Communications with the outside receive no reply.
Some of the players have panicked to the point where they're starting to get violent. It seems that the system admins can't contain these players any longer.
Yes, the system admins themselves are just as confused. Right now, their real selves are... At
Yo,
this
what if
point,
they just
we're
used,
no
like,
different than the lost ones.
random
It is
sysadmin
quite
hacks and
obvious
shut
that the
off
reason for this
PvP?
abnormality is Ida.
That might help.
If we ever want to return to the real world again, it is imperative that we investigate Ida as quickly as possible. And one more thing. Let me tell you something important.
If you die in the game, you die in real life.
Something important?
Now that her epitaph has been stolen, Adelie's PC data is starting to degenerate.
Oh, what? When did we establish that
Degenerate? What is he talking about?
that she had an epitaph and it was stolen?
I'm sorry.
But why didn't you tell us?
That's enough. Isn't it obvious? She didn't want us to worry about her.
I was like, yeah, Ovan kind of established
Nada.
that she had potential
In this
for
world, our
one,
minds
but
aren't
that was it.
residing in our bodies, but in our player characters, right?
That's stupid. When you're just wearing headsets, it's not like it's plugged into your brain.
That is merely speculation. But in this case, it would seem to be the most likely explanation for what we are experiencing.
So this is a world where our minds and characters are linked together.
So, what will happen if Adeli's character data is lost while she's in this world?
There is a distinct possibility that her own consciousness will be lost as well.
What? You've got to be kidding me.
What should we do? How can we cure her of this?
Is your head just for decoration? You should try thinking before you make a big fuss.
The time past making a big deal of this is well fucking over, you piece of shit.
Master Yada, do we know
God, I
anything
fucking
else?
hate you. I hate all of you.
This too is only a guess.
It's not like he was panicking and screaming, he was just instantly, okay, what can we do?
But it seems that this place is not really the world as we thought. It is a false world that Ida has created by copying the data off of CC Corp's servers.
Oh good, we're in a fucking private server now, great.
I believe that the world we are currently inside of is such a place.
So then, this is some kind of a mirror server.
That's one way to put it. Adeli, at one time you had the power to distinguish Ida's sound from all others.
Ida's sound?
Come to think of it, didn't you say something like that when we found Indiglut Lu?
What?
Well... If you mean hearing strange sounds and seeing bug-like things, I've had that happen a number of times.
And you didn't feel like mentioning it. Once.
Have you heard that sound after being placed in your present condition?
Yeah, I figured that was the name of that place where the gay dude summoned the bug, but like, we never got a name for it in the previous game.
No, I haven't.
I thought so. It all makes sense. It would seem that the data Ida stole from her is...
Yeah, are we gonna have like separate consciousnesses to deal with once we get everything back to normal? Are we gonna, like, are two copies of these people's minds going to exist? In real life and in the computer?
You don't mean the young girl's Morgana factor?
Is this secretly turning into Tales of the Abyss where Yuri Lowenthal is a clone?
Morgana factor? What's that?
Master Yada.
It's all right to tell him all about it now. The Morgana factor is the specialized data that makes Epitaph users unique.
So it's a flag that says has stand, 0 or 1.
Epitaph users are special characters created by CC Corp for use during certain projects.
Then why the fuck are they just kind of randomly assigned when new people create accounts?
Thus, Epitaph user PCs have data inside them that is not found inside regular PCs.
No, the tentacles just bad touched her and took her stand powers.
That's the Morgana factor, usually called epitaphs.
So the reason that we can use avatars is because we have that Morgana factor? I mean epitaphs?
Did we really need another name for the same thing?
That's right.
Hence, epitaph users.
CC Corp wants to mass-produce Epitaph users.
I mean, yeah, everyone having stands would make things a little bit more interesting.
You mean as a defense against Ida?
No, just as a game mechanic.
Yes, but thanks to strong protection protocols, we've been unable to adequately analyze them. We still don't know exactly what the Morgana factor is.
Thanks to that, not only can't we mass produce, we can't even make a copy of it.
How do you not know exactly what it is when it's all just lines of code? Can you not just look at the code?
So why not just bring the creator in on it? He should be able to take care of that without a problem.
As far as we know, the Morgana factor was not created by any one person.
I hate this world.
Well then, how did you get a hold of him in the first place?
We managed to salvage it from the dark abyss of this world.
The abyss of this world?
Each of the Morgana factors has its own name and identity.
The entire framework of this game being an MMO really, really fucking hurts the game's story. If this was just a fantasy world, this would be a lot more easily hand-waveable by magic.
In my case, the name of my avatar is Tarvos, the epitaph of the Avenger.
My avatar's name is Magus, the epitaph of the propagation.
And these are all connected to things
As
from the
for
original
Theo,
games, right?
His avatar goes by the name of Skaith. He is the epitaph of the terror of death.
Man, how fucking convenient is it that Haseo chose the name of his avatar, apparently, and conveniently picked the right name for it, and he also had the nickname that his avatar did in another
Terror of
world.
Death.
It's an odd coincidence that it's the same as your PKK nickname.
Real fucking convenient.
Even with Magus's the propagation, we can't repair the Morgana
Oh, see, Blind,
factor.
I saw that, but then my mind instantly thought, but it's a video game. It's all software at the end of the day. It's ones and zeros.
Thus, now that she has lost her epitaph user abilities, Atali can no longer hear Ida's sound.
I don't believe that CyberConnect were able to make AI that could fucking, like, reprogram itself.
Maybe that's also part of the reason why Atali lost her voice.
Yada, what can we do to help her?
They couldn't even make a complete game.
There are no alternatives but to try to recover her Morgana factor from Ida. However,
What?
it will be difficult to trace Ida precisely, now that we are no longer on the actual CC Corp server. Fortunately for us, this Ida server is far from being perfect. This world contains seams in the structure. The fact that we can save our data is proof of that.
That means...
Yes, all we have to do is find them. It seems to me that at this point, our only acceptable option is to infiltrate the Ida areas and conduct a thorough search.
infiltrate? You mean with just us? There's no way we could possibly cover all the Ida areas between just the few of us.
Well, conveniently, there's only about 3 of them.
This is an emergency. We will reach out and ask other players for help.
That's pretty impressive coming from someone as secretive as you.
Haseo, I believe you had a relationship with those at Moontree. You should go and ask them for help.
Yeah, that's one word for it. I'm not sure that's a great idea, though.
Moontree? Do you think there's a chance that they would really listen to me?
Well, Zelkova would.
Moontree would never abandon someone in trouble. That's what Sakaki always said. That Moontree is there to help save people.
I will go and contact Zelkova myself.
Then why do you need me to go?
Hi, I want you to go with Haseo and help with his negotiations.
The inner monologue voice, her voice through a tin can, that's just the representation of her doing everything through text. Which she can apparently still do, despite the fact that not having access to her controller or anything.
Yes, Master Yada.
What about me?
Atali, you will stay here.
Huh?
If news of that arm were to spread beyond this group, it would only make things worse.
Okay.
Off to Moon Tree headquarters. Don't forget, the area words are Delta setting Eternity's night moon.
Yeah, of course they are.
I'll be back.
Why did you have
Okay,
to say that
I'll
so...
be waiting at the Chaos Gate.
Not menacing, but like you meant something by it instead of just, yeah, I'll be back. Alright, so that was just a massive lore dump for basically just to say the game is fucking retarded. Why do you have that? I might have accidentally given you that, whatever. Oh yeah, also, because this is something I like keeping track of with these kinds of games, I'm about an hour in, and have not had a fucking ounce of gameplay. There's a lot of running around and talking to people. I know it's an anime game. Anime games start slow with a bunch of upfront cutscenes and whatnot to get you into the world and everything.
This, but we didn't come here to fight.
But still,
Yeah.
I'll handle the
I would like
negotiations,
to have
so
some
just
gameplay,
act
please.
Appropriately, and try to get on their good side. Besides, it seems that for whatever reason, Zelkova has taken a liking to you.
Oh, right. I'm gonna... Thank you. That was really fucking annoying in the previous game. I'm just gonna change my armor so it's not constantly draining my SP in here, which will get annoying. Like, just having access to this menu is really fucking convenient. Damn it, I can't ride the motorcycle.
Ooh.
Oh boy, have we finally assembled everyone? Yeah, all the guild grunties are based off their leader. So
Why
Kennard's
would
is
you
an asshole
welcome?
because he's just Haseo.
Haseo, welcome! Have you had the chance to read the email from our guildmaster? His name is Master Yada.
No, he couldn't check his email. He can't log out.
Yep, we sure did. Every word.
How?
Good.
How
I
can
would
you
like to
people access
discuss
your
the
email from inside the
investigation of
game?
this
Please
system
teach me.
abnormality.
You're beating around the bush. Why not try telling us directly what it is you want?
You would
I
make
don't
things
know what
so
you
much
mean.
simpler.
Perhaps this will clarify things. I'm saying that perhaps you should consider bowing down and gracefully begging us to help you with your desire to escape from the Ida server. Members of GU.
Alright, cool. So, I'm gonna
You
assume
ravens,
Atali hasn't
that is,
actually
GU
said
members,
anything.
Are conducting an investigation of Ida, are you not?
I'm assuming he just has Atali bugged or something.
Some secret.
Mr. Sakaki, I'm quite surprised by... I was not aware that anything like that was going on.
Yes, no, likely just
I'm sorry.
like a private message. But they specifically said
I
email.
felt I should keep it to myself until I was able to
And it
confirm
has been
as it was
a clear
uncertain
limit of this
information.
game's engine that you cannot check your email in the game.
However, it would appear that it was not far off the mark.
And they wanted me to check my email so goddamn much. That's the only silver lining about this
Now,
fucking
this
retarded
is no
story,
time to be
is that I
fighting
can't
each
be
other.
forced to go check my email right now.
Although our positions may be quite different, our intentions are the same. Am I wrong?
There is no falsehood in my devotion to Moontree.
All right, let's cooperate with Haseo and his friends. After all, we do have to escape from here eventually.
Do we have to?
Good. Then we shall follow your directions. Naturally, we have no intention of making GU public.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
Rest
1,000
assured.
missed emails, and most of them are gonna be from fucking Pyros. Because he was probably lucky enough to not be logged in during this.
So, what exactly is it that you would like us to do?
It'll be like Pyros and Syllabus.
Currently, the place in which we are all trapped is not within a CC Corp server. You must try to think of it as if someone sent us all to a mirror server and then isolated it. So then, that would be the IDA server. Our objective is to find the many seams which exist inside this IDA server.
Because it was put together by a hack.
Seams? Yes. We would like you to help us find phenomena that would normally be impossible to find in the world.
A data irregularity. In other words, you'd like us to find a bug.
Yes.
That's right. Very well. We'll take our units, split up, and search the different areas.
All right, I've got to do my best for Master Sakaki.
I knew that was a guy.
Don't go out of your way just to get Master Sakaki's attention. Do you people get that?
I heard there's so many
Whoa,
gays.
whoa. Getting a little scary there, pansies. Well, Sakaki has decided to cooperate with you. No need to worry about a thing. I'll help you out.
I may as well do some work myself.
Everyone, don't forget to report in regularly, all right?
Alright, cool. So far, out
Now,
of the top
let's
7,
be off.
3 of them are either Sakaki or super loyal to Sakaki. Great.
Very well, if you'll excuse us.
All right, see you later, Haseo.
I'm just waiting for the coup attempt at this point. And then there's a 7th that we didn't meet.
But how does he know about Ida and GU?
Hey, at least we didn't have to spend a lot of time explaining.
Honestly, do you realize the significance of this? Orders from Master Yada. Although it's not certain, an area with faint Ida signals has been found. We'll meet up with Kuhn and conduct a thorough investigation of Delta Galloping Subtle Desert.
You know what? At this point, I'm waiting for an even dumber twist about Sakaki. Like, because people can play different characters in this game. Like, one person can have multiple characters running around. I'm just waiting for, like, Sakaki's player to actually be fucking Oven. To make him even more fucking evil. Yeah, this is at least a decent idea. Just
They're here.
the first time you are
Who are
forced
you?
to go somewhere, it's a new area to show off a new area.
We're searching for the criminals who have been spreading viruses all over this world.
If we PK everyone, we should be able to find the culprits sooner or later, right?
No, actually, because the culprit is a virus.
And once we do, we can finally return to our own world and be done with this place. Tough break, guys.
Are you serious? So you're PKing because you couldn't handle the anxiety?
They're nervous, so they're falling back on habits. It makes sense.
What was that? That's it. No mistake here. These guys are definitely the culprits. Get them!
Here goes.
Alright, self-defense, so it's not murder. Let's go. Well, that still works.
Justice prevails.
Those guys just now were PKers from Kestrel, right?
And now they're fucking dead. In real life.
Yeah, this is bad. It seems like everyone's starting to panic and go crazy in the different areas.
Then we'd better hurry and find a solution before things get much worse. Come on, Haseo. Let's go.
Alright. I just want to... I'll probably switch back to the... thing for a sec. Once I do one more fight with this. I'm curious to see how much, if any, they've changed. Or if the changes are even available to me yet. Hey, not my fault. Self-defense.
Are you nuts? This area is full of PKers.
Perhaps there's a connection between them and the Ida signals. We'd better be careful.
You're open.
Oh, how unfortunate for these guys. Real-life death by Janny. Oh, hey, that combo's a lot longer now.
Justice prevails.
Also, holy fuck, these weapons look stupid.
That was careless. As expected.
Yeah, no, you guys clearly saw it. They're coming right for me.
You're mine.
None of this is my fault.
As expected.
Yeah, I figured they would do something like that. Because it wasn't guaranteed you'd get to max level.
I don't feel like losing today.
This is a piece of cake.
Alright, so those have been changed up a little bit. They have slightly more combos. It looks like battles aren't lasting long enough for me to exactly tell, but it looks like a lot of the same targeting and camera issues still exist.
You're mine.
Alright, that had a few differences. So, charging has levels, and I can move while charging. Both of those are incredibly helpful. Also, I didn't instantly stagger the moment somebody breathed on me while I was charging. So it looks like that might actually be fucking useful.
Your guard's down.
Alright, the combo charge attack is still one.
You're mine! This is a piece of cake.
That was just to be mean to that guy. Yep, I see some aids. Oh, but the aids are all the way over there. Alright, cool. So you can use Awakening when the thing isn't full. It's something. That's kind of all it needs. Because that actually reminds me, because I was, I finished up the Chaotic PKs and then did Doppelganger on my own time. It took an extra, like, hour, which was kind of annoying. But, by the time I had cleared out the area I was in, I actually didn't have a full Awakening, so I couldn't use that against Doppelganger. So instead I just hit him with like 3 Sleipnirs.
Ida.
Also, I imagine the game's going to give us an early Avatar battle.
I got it.
Both to say like, hey, this is the thing that you're going to be doing a lot. And hopefully to be showing off improvements.
Here.
Hopefully. Alright, so far, the, like, it looks like the stun time after swinging and before you can move again is slightly reduced. And at least the bullets on this thing are a little bit more visually clear. So, not much, but it's something. Yeah, other than that, like, it is still just, like, shitty Zone of the Enders. And now let's data suck the giant evil sperm. No homo. We even got seed from it, god damn it.
Good. That takes care of the Ida signals in this area.
A short mail. It's Nala from Moontree.
Who? Which one's Nala again? Okay, he's the old man who hasn't been introduced.
I don't feel like losing today.
This is a piece of cake.
It's like the game may have given his name in that first introduction in Moontree's server where like half of them weren't present, but really should have given the old man and the gay's name in that scene. Just minor little writing problems.
You're mine!
Also, I hope the game addresses all the people that we're sending into comas doing this.
This isn't funny.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Yeah, and you know what? For characters that have been a big deal or were a bigger deal for the first game, I get it. Like, you don't really need to introduce Sakaki again, especially because he was in that scene beforehand. Matsu as well was a big enough deal, and even got like a tile introduction in the fucking intro. Zelkova maybe could have used something, but whatever, it's fine. His assistant, whose name I don't remember, she could have used something too.
Justice prevails.
But then the two other people who were in that scene were addressed in that scene. And, like, just didn't have their names given? Yeah, maybe introduce those people. Let me just do this to clear up some space. I got so many of these fucking sub-gowns from doing the PKers. Again, I know I could sell this stuff, but it really doesn't matter. I'm not hurting for money. I'll fiddle with it more later. Yeah, it was also fucking level 15. It was, I think that was a reward for finding Mecha Grunty, like, 10 times. I'm not gonna cry over losing that. So I'm looking at the level on it, not the fucking rarity.
Yes, what perfect timing.
What's this about?
I'm afraid I have no idea. I just arrived here myself, but you can hear voices coming from inside.
Why did you call us here, old man? I don't know.
I think we should go find out who's inside the temple.
I'm afraid I have no idea.
Good to see he's actually played by an old man as well. Yeah, the bike's a little better now. Alright, so that goes against my Oven and Sakaki are the same player theory, because they're both in the game right now.
But why would Kestrel's guildmaster be...
Ovan?
Hey man, I killed like 20 of your guys outside. They're being dicks.
Ovan, why are you here?
I wonder.
You watch your
didn't
tongue
ask
with me,
you.
nigger.
I suppose you could say I was just talking with an old friend.
What important character don't you know, Ovan?
Brotherhood to each other.
Like I care. Answer me, Ovan. What are you doing here?
The same thing you are.
What?
It
I'm
is
searching
fitting
for a way
that
to
the
escape from the Ida server.
like
After
the guy who
all, I
leads
don't
the
plan
freedom
on
at
being
any
here
cost
for
guild
long.
just constantly screaming nigger. In
Is that
every
not Your
sentence.
ultimate objective as well, as members of GU.
Does fucking everybody know about GU at this point?
But how? I want to know how you know about GU.
I mean,
Who told you?
Oven knowing
What
makes
is it
sense.
that
We
you
saw him
want?
talking to Yada at the end of the game last time.
Please, calm down, Master Haseo. I assure you that our objective, and his, is to investigate the IDA server and to use that information to escape.
Yeah, but he's part of the reason we're here in the first
In other
place.
words, we are all comrades in arms, and there's no reason for us to fight amongst ourselves.
He told Adelie to go get bad touched.
Investigator? Honestly, Yada's just wasting our time.
What do you mean?
Well, if you have a better theory, I am all ears.
He already knows the means by which we could escape.
What are you saying?
Am I wrong, Pi?
Also, is it just me, or did Oven's arm get smaller?
If this server was based off of an original CC Corp server,
It might just
there
be me
should
because
an
it's clipping through his
operation
cape.
folder somewhere.
Operation folder?
A file that unifies and manages the entire system that makes up the world. If one could control it, one could then make it possible to send character data to a regular server.
Or we steal it and release it on the
Yada is
internet so
longtime
people
leader
can,
of Project GU.
you know, make
Naturally,
pirate
he would
servers
know
very
everything
easily
about the world.
without aids.
There is no way that he would not be aware of the operation folder.
Pi! Is that true? Did Yada really know about all this?
I don't know, probably.
That's...
Tell us the truth, Pi. Did that ass really know about the existence of the operation folder and not tell us?
If I remember correctly, like, Yada and Pi are actually employees
We
of
didn't have any proof.
CyberConnect.
That's why...
And, like, Kuhn,
Master
despite being a
Yada-
Janny, is just a dude.
Proof? Can we afford to take time to look for something like that?
But we don't know the dangers.
Is there any place in this entire world without danger?
Speaking of, again, like, 20 of your
Why
guys are
would Yada
dead.
not tell you about the folder? Perhaps it's because he never had any desire at all to escape. Everything felt by the players trapped in this game: fear, sorrow, anger, confusion. This server is filled with such intense feelings.
Alright, right off the bat in Volume 2
Now,
here,
what better place could there be to
Sakaki and
observe Ida's
Ovan are
positive
being
effects
more
on players
overtly
and their
evil.
characters? Yes, that's right. This is his ideal laboratory.
So we're all just his guinea pigs?
Anyone want to corroborate? Because I don't trust Ovan.
Haseo, listen.
Shut up! What kind of lie are you gonna tell me now? Using people like they were nothing. Telling them whatever they want to hear. Do you want to know what I think about that?
Haseo!
Don't stop me, Kuhn!
Stop it! There'll be no hope for Adelie if we fight each other here. Nevertheless, I agree with you, Haseo.
Kuhn.
We're going back to the Serpent of Lore to confirm this with Yada. We'll talk after that.
Ovan.
Also, I like that old man's design.
So, you know Yada too?
It's not spectacular, but it's nice.
Yes, he's an old friend.
Who aren't you old friends with? God, he's gonna show up in the next cutscene talking with the fucking furry from the
We will meet again, Haseo.
tournament.
This is ridiculous. Everyone's always hiding something from me.
I'll continue with the investigation then.
Please do. All right, let's go.
No, not before I take this. Yeah, that's what I figured. Oh boy, it's a PS2 JRPG where Yuri Lowenthal's the angry main character and no one wants to explain jack shit to him. Where have I seen this before? Damn, I almost spelled Casca.
All right, so let's hear it. The truth. Why didn't you tell us about the operation folder?
I was only keeping quiet until I was able to.
Yeah, I talked about that a little bit last time. And part of why I don't trust Ovan, I don't think that's a gun anymore.
That's a nice way of putting it.
I think it is just a big dumb lock, like a prison, on his super special left arm.
And conduct a forced transfer command.
How?
We will use Tri-Edge's signs. These signs possess traits that allow them to be used as transportation devices. In other words, chaos gates that were made by Ida. There are holes in CC Corp's server, and consequently, holes in Ida's server as well.
Master Yada was putting together a transfer program designed to make reverse use of those holes.
I'll make reverse use of your holes in a
No
minute if you
telling
don't
how
shut
much
up.
of that is true.
The only hole we've identified that connects to the operation folder can be found at Delta Hidden Forbidden Bulwark on the Morrigu Barrow Wall.
No, we're skewing more and more sword art by the day.
You will infiltrate the operation folder using Tri-Edge's sign to gain access. You will then execute the transfer command from the same folder.
Yeah, but Zess, we're stuck in the game now. It doesn't matter what she's like in real life.
Given Pi instructions on how to configure and execute the program. Head for Morrigu Barrow Wall and investigate the sign.
Understood.
Computer aides copied the entire server and moved it to a private server, so all our brains and consciousnesses are stuck in the game. And we can't log out. Yes, that sounds retarded, I know. But it's what we're dealing with.
Come on, let's head out for Delta Hidden Forbidden Bulwark, the Morrigu Barrow Wall.
Oh cool, I can just straight sell stuff now, that's convenient. Now I'll leave that. That can go in the storage. I'll keep that because it's the better armor. Alright, this is incredibly slow. I'll deal with that some other time. I have 60 coupons, Jesus Christ. Honestly, these are getting full, but I also don't have any other reason to get rid of them, so sure. I doubt the game is going to give me more than 90 stackable usable items, so that'll be fine. Yeah, well then, Cash, we get into the whole, like, conversation about, like, consciousness and how it directs to the sense of self, and yeah, maybe we are just clones, and they're real people just went about their lives. And we're gonna have a massive moral dilemma once we get the server figured out, and that's gonna be the rest of the game. It's just gonna turn into Soma, but less goopy and more anime titties.
We're gonna go hack the sign and infiltrate the operation folder. Target Tri-Edge's sign.
Well, no, it'll turn into a moral dilemma once the copies start arguing over who's the real one. Well, that's annoying. Because that means I'm going to be doing a lot more Avatar fights.
We don't have enough data seeds.
Jeez, what good is that gonna do for us?
I've just received information from Master Yada about a new Ida corrupted area.
Yes, that's... game.
If we can just keep data
Please.
draining the Ida in this area, we should be able to gather more data seeds.
We're this early? Do we need this padding? Can you at least tell me how many seeds I need? Fucking Christ! Alright, when I said before we started how about I wasn't really enjoying myself, we're off to a pretty fucking bad start here.
How should we handle this? Justice prevails!
Oh, but look at this. We get forced to go to a new area, so they showed they actually learned a little bit of designing dungeons. So it's not just the same hallway and room.
Of course we won.
I guess that's something.
Don't be careless.
Twin moons!
I didn't even break a sweat.
All this really bad anime game design is giving me ideas.
Here's our chance.
Terrible ideas for myself, mind you, but chat will enjoy it.
No doubt about it.
Bring it on!
Electro bullet!
No, that would be the other way around. That's something I would enjoy that chat wouldn't.
Justice prevails!
Oh yeah, no, I'm kind of breaking the combat a little bit. It's not super in-depth. You have, like, barely anything for movesets that aren't just activated skills that have a fucking cooldown. So I'm just damage canceling the first attack of the 2-hit sword combo over and over again. Because the greatsword just has like this, it's a swing, and then a charged slam basically for its main string. And then it has a charge attack too. But you can guard cancel the first attack basically to just spam it over and over again. And that's what I'm doing to make combat at least last as little time as possible. It's not fun, but... Because, like, from what I saw playing around with the daggers, too, because that's the other weapon you have. Like, yeah, they gave it more hits in its combo, which is something, but the animation is still really, like, sticky and slow. Whereas, like, this is just the fastest way to fight. Also, yeah, targeting is still a fuck.
Justice prevails.
But no, Delinquent, the idea that I had was, just streaming more anime games that annoy me. See how many of those chat can tolerate. Also, I have no reason to juggle these things aside from the fact that I hate them.
I'll crush you.
This counts now, Jen. I went into it like genuinely looking to give it a chance, but at this point, no, it has gone into the negatives. Also, it'll really depend on what anime games I don't like that I stream. I still will have some standards and refuse to stream anything the Doys would like.
Ida confirmed. Be careful, Haseo.
So no Persona or Cold Steel or Xenogears. No, actually, because of some threads on VRPG yesterday, I got some ideas. So I might have a few games after this lined up already. No, because that's a game that I like. It's not very good, but I like it. No, chat deserves the suck scene. You need to see the bitrate go to shit.
Haseo, don't let your guard down. There's still other Ida signals.
Yeah, but you know what? Getting a data seed B means nothing to me. You haven't told me the difference. You haven't told me which ones of them I need. This is just padding. I can't even ride the bike in here to get to that other side of the dungeon I didn't see quicker. Yeah, but there's another part of the dungeon over there I haven't seen. Maybe there's aids. I need to go investigate. You're probably right, but I don't trust the game enough to do that. Also, one thing that's kind of annoys me, if you open up the full map like this, and you close it with the map button again, it leaves the minimap open. You close it with just cancel, like you kind of instinctually would, and it gets rid of the minimap. I get the understanding behind it, but it's just kind of annoying. Honestly, I get that, Cyan, but it's just really bad design. So yeah, no, you need MacGuffins to get through this special area for the plot. Cool, what do I need? Don't worry about it, go get it. What? I'm just being told I need a thing. I'm not being told what exactly I need or how many of them I need. I have accepted the need for virus cum. Like, yes, that is... I get what you're doing. I would like to know how much of the virus cum I need. That would make this a little less frustrating. Also, why is Pi the only one following me? Where the fuck is Kun? Kun, why do you follow so far behind? Oh, he's just slower. Kun, how are you so slow? Pi, I'm not in the fucking mood for your bullshit. You're following my orders. I'm the one in front. Honestly, Cyan, that's silly when you can't change a class. Alright, I'm not doing this every fucking time. Where are my goddamn fairy orbs?
That was careless.
God damn it.
This is a piece of cake. You're open! Shot!
Of course we won.
Didn't hit the thing because Pi was in the way. There, go kick that. Actually, I might as well. I should have figured my chim count would get carried over between the games, and I should have just kept farming them. Oh, I was expecting pink to bring me to pink. I don't know why I was thinking that, because that's kind of been established that's not how it works, but... whatever. Yeah, I realized that basically as soon as I went through it, Cyan.
Justice prevails! I don't feel like losing today. Justice prevails.
Alright, more aids, let's go.
Ida confirmed. Look out, Haseo.
Either you want to tag in on this one? No? Okay. I'll just do everything, I guess. I mean, at least these aren't super long, although I expect, like, the third one at the end of this dungeon to be a different form with new attacks. Yeah, suck the sperm, get the seed. I know the deal by now.
Good. We've got enough data seeds. Let's go back. We don't have any time to waste.
Alright, so there's at least 5 kinds of data seeds. I'm apparently, like, they're not consistent on which forms of Ada they drop from. And honestly, I don't trust the game to just be done at this point. Oh good, more of these fuckers. Go away. I'm not dealing with you. I'll just throw it cost like 50 or something for no reason. Alright, so on one hand, I kind of get it. You're forced to go through this area now just to show off, like, some new designs for the dungeon. I get that. However, little things could make this a lot less frustrating. But yeah, you've gated me with these seeds. Consider telling me how many of them I actually need. And I don't like the way you described it, Cyan, in that this is going to be more than a once-off occasion. I'm gonna have to do this multiple times.
So, this is the operation folder?
Not yet. We're still in the connecting hall.
So what should we do?
We'll have to get into the system's upper layer.
Wait, something's coming!
This is exactly how hacking works, by the way.
Looks like one of Ida's guards to me.
There! Perfect. I'll tear it to pieces. All right. Come on. Come on. I'm right here. Skye!
Oh no, it's a slightly bigger sperm. It's grown hands. Alright, just do the thing. God, so by the end of this thing, this, like... The last version of Ida is just gonna look like fucking Runiclus, isn't it? The fucking Pokemon. Just with a sperm tail. That's one thing that's kind of frustrating with this. You fuck up that attack once, and there's a lot of attacks like it in the game. You fuck up once, and because of the hit stun and the startup on your attacks, you're just fucked and you're getting hit by the whole thing. There's nothing you can do. Alright, yeah, I know the deal. This thing really didn't fight all that much differently. Like, its two attacks got slightly more complicated, but that was it. Oh, H, no! Because that implies the existence of all the ones between E and H. Cool, another reason to not trust Ovan. Got it.
Ovan 01. Ovan?
There may be other gatekeepers showing up soon. Hurry!
How about you guys do fucking something for once? Oh no, it is a Pokemon! God damn it! It even has a Pokeball!
So this is the operation folder.
No, it's a
So it would
Pokeball.
seem.
Please enter your certification ID.
I considered streaming a Pokemon game too. I think these are signs.
Identification confirmed. Access granted. Please enter your command.
Display the current server status.
Acknowledged.
I don't know, a Pokemon game requires some limitations to make it interesting for streams.
Execute a program using all of the above parameters.
I did actually consider the Mystery Dungeon games. That's on my list.
Confirmed. Please load the program now. Loading. Executing transfer command. Commencing countdown.
No, I did miss that. Basically, every time I look at the stream and the Star Wars cartoon is on, I just see people complaining about the new movies.
Cut
Every single time.
39 to 361. Hurry up and execute.
44. 43. 42. Acknowledged. Processing. Executing transfer command.
Actually, you know what might be a fun gimmick for the Mystery Dungeon games? I might play them, but let chat fill out the personality questionnaire at the start, so I let chat choose my character.
Hey, what's going on?
Is it the end of the world?
That might be a fun gimmick. Also, we just killed everyone in this pocket dimension, didn't we? Gabi doesn't seem too beat up by it. Sure, we're just transferring them back to the main server. Like how in Soma, you get transferred between bodies and totally not just copied and shut off.
What is this place? Ida.
Oh cool, we get to have another one-on-one with AIDS, like we haven't already been fucking doing that. Oh wait, no, we're being AIDS in between the server switch, so... Are we gonna stay as in the fucking game, while everyone else is back to normal? Enter a bigger edgelord. God damn. Alright, so this is the dude with Jiangxi teeth who's in the intro. Got it. Alex, I gotta make my own fun in here somewhere. The game's not being enjoyable for me. Oh no, there's two of them. And yeah, they have the same teeth that Kite did.
Huh?
I'm still working off my theory that that version of Kite was literally just, like, tools used by the devs to keep Ida in check or something. Which means these guys probably do too.
What in the world are they?
They're edgelords, we can tell that for sure.
There's still something inside.
What is that?
It's a coffin with actual kite in it. Cool.
It's a coffin.
Or are they just putting together another copy of
Edge.
the data kite to go out and do shit?
I know we've returned to the real world, but everything that happened on the Ida server somehow took place in only a few minutes of real time. The one who appeared inside the operation folder was Tri-Edge.
Stop and think about that for a second, Haseo. The operation folder is where they keep all the software for, like running the game and shit. And Tri-Edge was in there. Maybe Tri-Edge has something to do with the devs.
There were two others besides
Think.
Tri-Edge there. I'd like to know who on earth they were. They were attacking Ida. Does that mean that Tri-Edge isn't Ida? And also, Adelie.
Oh man, I've been enjoying the game for like 2 hours. Nah, fuck that. Emails. At least Grinman's here to cheer me up. Also, this is, I guess, available. I don't fucking care. I've been told this is a card game. That means I could not possibly care less. Cool, that's a lot of stuff. I don't care. No, fuck you. Let me leave. Sure, looks good. At least the art is nice on the cards, I guess. Alright, so for generals, I have Haseo, Syllabus, and this guy Balmung, who I assume is a character from the first game. So I'm gonna assume any of these that I don't recognize are just characters from the first game. I'm pretty sure that's Black Rose and then her actual player who looks exactly like her. Do I have to, game? Sure, that one, I don't care. I didn't even pay attention to what I changed. I chose the art with the girl on it. Yeah, are you gonna, yes. I checked the tutorial, you don't need to keep telling me about another tutorial. God, I don't care about Crimson Versus. I barely care about Crimson, why would I care about Crimson Versus? Let's check the fucking email. Cool, don't care. here's everything that you were doing in the previous game that ended. I finished Stray Mecha Grunty. I finished the Chim. Lucky Data can go fuck itself. Bickman Model can go fuck itself. And I finished... Well, I got all the Chaotic PKs and Chase the Bounty. I didn't just get 50 of them. Here's the update we ran in the few minutes of real time you were copied to another server, I guess. This isn't a lot of changes. And you didn't fix the problems, you just added a tiny bit more. Alright, so the item I got for beating Doppelganger, I can turn into another weapon if I beat Doppelganger again. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so she can talk in real life, but she's paralyzed in her hand. Yeah, I actually, I looked at a side quest guide again and saw how, like, they were talking about Doppelganger in this game. And apparently, like, he's really easy to go kill again, like, right now. And it'll give you the best weapon in the game, basically.
Her hand is paralyzed, so the real Adderley is... There's no way a doctor can help her. The problem's got to be Ida.
That's stupid. Alright, I got no pictures in this volume yet. Don't care. We're staying with Grinman. Yeah, I might actually do that off stream. I haven't considered yet. Also, this is the movie Player Blind. You can just rewatch cutscenes. I don't know, we'll see where the game, what state the game leaves me in when I'm done with the stream for tonight. If I can actually, you know, go off an adventure on my own.
Adderley is waiting for us at the water fountain, down in the Alchemy District.
Because if that's the case, I might do that and, like, just hold on to those weapons and not use them. Like, I've done that before for streams. Like, just a in case of emergency break glass kind of weapon. I actually did that for Tales of Xillia 2. I never ended up using them, but I had a weapon like just stored away in my inventory the entire time, whose power is based on the amount of time you were spent linked up in that game. And that was like cumulative over New Game Pluses as well. And I did the stream on like a New Game Plus 6 save. So those weapons could basically just one-shot most minor enemies and kill basically every boss in one combo.
Haseo!
Oh no, she can talk again.
Adderley.
Look! I mean, listen! I can speak normally again!
I'd rather not.
But What about your paralyzed hand?
Well, it's still there. But even so, the fact that I can speak is a big step forward.
Yeah, but your hand is paralyzed in
I even
real
bought a
life.
controller
That's a
that I can use
problem.
with one hand.
Are you sure you want to keep going with the world? I mean, aren't you scared? Come on. It's not like the world's going to go away, so why not just take some time off?
Of course I'm scared. I'm scared, but I'm not going to quit the world, ever. After all, I can tell. This isn't anything that a doctor can cure. If I don't do my best here, it'll never be healed.
There's nothing I can do for Adderley, is there? So I have an avatar now. So what? Nothing's changed at all. First Shino, and then Adderley. I can't save anyone by myself.
Oh man, is this a slight bit of character development for Masao?
Don't forget the fact that Sakaki is here.
Oh, never mind. You said the S word, you've triggered him.
Masao?
You're not feeling well, are you? If you have time in the game, you should rest up.
Oh. Okay. Well then.
I'm such an idiot. It's here in the world where Adderley seems to feel most at home. After all, this is where Sakaki is.
Oh man, I sure am glad I logged in and had one story scene. Back out, we got more emails! Don't care. Did nobody tell them, like, did they not playtest this? Did nobody tell them any of the problems? Hey man, yeah, gameplay is janky as fuck. Also, the pacing may as well not exist with how often you tell them to log out of the game and go check emails. What do you mean, she said Yada told her all about Ida and GU? Yeah, he did that when we were in the room with her! Oh, sorry, I saw her before I saw this email, so I was a dick to her again.
It looks like Adderley wrote Kun an awfully detailed email. I guess she really is putting some distance between us after the whole Sakaki thing.
Or maybe, you know, he just means this email. Fucking idiot, goddamn.
Well, guess I'll go to Raven's at home for now.
Fine, Yada, but I'm doing it because Kun asked me to, not because you told me to. Man, I can't wait for another story scene to happen here.
Raven's at home.
And then be told to log out and check my email, to then be told the dungeon I need to go to. Why is pacing a foreign concept?
Nothing happened? After all that, you're telling me that nothing happened? How the hell can that be?
I mean, functionally nothing happened. We're just kind of slightly worse
It is
off.
a fact that nothing happened. What the real world saw was practically nothing. The time we spent in the Ida server was only a few minutes in the real world. As far as everyone is concerned, the whole thing was nothing more than
Alright, so can we let Ida do that again and we have this fucking pocket dimension where time moves so much slower?
Losing consciousness during that time.
That sounds really fucking useful, actually.
Reports and forums. No one, except for those directly involved in the incident, believe that it is even possible, let alone true.
Like, you know the game is capable of that now. We have pocket, like,
let it go. Oh, yeah.
we can make a hyperbolic time chamber now.
Haseo, watch your tongue.
Shut up! Just how important is
That
this
matters
guy
so
anyway?
much more than everything else going on in this
Wise and
game.
knowledgeable, but he never does anything useful when it counts. And on top of that, he tried to use all of us as his own personal laboratory guinea pigs. Disgusting. There's nothing special about him. He's just a coward.
The anger that you are displaying stems from Adelie's player, right? There is no need to worry. I'm well aware of her unfortunate symptoms.
Oh, really? Well, good for you. So now what are you gonna do about it?
Honestly, Cyan, like, I'm overly
Please
negative a lot of
enlighten
the
me.
time.
What's the great and mighty Master
Sometimes
Yoda going
intentionally,
to do?
and sometimes
Any
that's just
ideas?
naturally how I am. I've always been of the belief, the old V belief, of... The reason V used to be so negative and angry about games all the goddamn time
Her symptoms should heal completely.
was that without negativity, without criticizing it, nothing grows, nothing develops, nothing gets better. If a game comes out and everyone just says, yeah, it's great and moves on, the next one won't improve.
I'm sick of this, Yada.
Somebody needs to point out
Make
the
an
bad
announcement
things.
about Ida and what just happened, and shut down the server.
And you know, if I'm gonna be playing it
CC
anyway, because like I'm not gonna
executives will
just
listen to you if you
stop
talk to
mid-game.
them, won't
Who
they?
am I, doys? But like, I might as well point out the frustrating parts.
Yada!
You wish us to make this information public without plans to solve the underlying problem? Are you aware there is a high probability that the panic on the Ida server would be repeated in the real world if we did what you propose?
Well, that's all V used to do. Now all V does is talk about
Hey,
Twitter
Yada.
posts and jerk off about Elden Ring.
If you shut down the server, Epitaph users wouldn't be able to access the world either, right?
Yes, Alguin, that's a very, very important thing to actually...
In that case, I'm completely
consuming
against shutting
media
it down. Why?
is to understand the flaws in it,
Because I haven't settled my score with him.
and not just worship thing you like, and have it be the main focal point of your fucking identity.
That bastard is still around here.
Ah, but that's another
You still
rant for
thinking
another
only
day.
about yourself? After everything Adelie's been through?
Hey, two birds, one stone, man.
Myself? Hardly. The only one I'm thinking about is Shino. If it'll bring Shino back, I'll...
But yeah, Liao, that's what I wanted to focus on a little bit at the start of that, like...
I see
We
how
can
it
make a
is.
mental hyperbolic
I'm
time
sorry,
chamber.
but I can't stay with you all any longer.
That's insane.
I won't.
And they mostly know how it works, too.
Coon!
Leave him be.
Like, even outside of, like, video game, just the idea of, like...
He'll come back, you'll see.
Research and development for anything
so?
could be done in
I
that.
think he's pissed for real.
If all it takes is mental and access to a computer.
He will have no choice but to come back. Once he calms down, he will understand. That no matter how much he dislikes it, this is the only place with all the answers.
You don't
Never
seem to have a
mind.
lot of answers.
There is something I'd like to ask you.
Huh?
Did you find anything of use in the IDA server's operation folder?
A giant stone Pokeball I couldn't open, and then 2 edgelords making a third one.
What's this? Ovan 01.
Oh, right, this thing.
Ovan.
Do we tell Yada about it? I say no. Not
If we
right
were
now.
To shut down the world, not only would we lose the means to cure Atali of her affliction,
Because I don't
but
trust
we would
Ovan,
also lose forever
but I also
the
don't
means to
trust
restore
Yada.
consciousness to the lost ones, to Shino.
Although part of that
worry
distrust
about it.
is the meta-knowledge of knowing that those
As
two
long as you
interact.
keep your promise to me,
like,
I'll
regularly.
be happy to cooperate with you.
However,
That's not something Haseo could
don't
know,
you
but it's
dare
something we,
utter
the player,
Shino's name
know.
with that forked tongue of yours again. Even now, Shino's unable to return to the real world.
Yes, Haseo walks off. Keep my waifu's name out of your mouth.
Master Yada, are you sure that it's wise to continue operating the world as you've been?
No, but we really don't have a choice if we want to actually save these people.
Rather than conducting investigations of regular players, perhaps we should gather specialists on a closed server.
Pi.
Yeah, unfortunately, Blind, that's probably where he's going with it.
Yes.
Do you know where Ida's interest currently lies?
Does anyone?
No.
People. The reason that Ida is staying in the world is because there are so many things of interest present within it. If we shut down the server, Ida will cease to remain in the world, and will likely move its interest elsewhere.
Alright, so you know what? Like, Ida is just a bored AI who's looking to entertain itself, so it's fucking with this MMO.
As to what that chain of
I can get
events will
behind
bring
that.
about, both in the world and beyond, even I
That
cannot
sounds like a
begin
fun
to
premise for a
imagine.
story, actually. I would like a game where that's the main premise, and you're
We,
from, like,
as
Ida's
GU,
perspective.
must prevent the damage created by Ida from
That sounds
spreading.
fun.
At the same time, we will gather Epitaph users and gain the power to confront it. That is our highest priority now.
Also, from what I understand, the epitaphs are based on, like, 7 weird monster boss things from the first games.
Then go and do what you must.
Does that mean there's
await
only
good
7
results.
epitaph users?
Yes, Master Yada.
8, okay. So we have these 4, Adley, Ovan, Entrance,
Yes.
and then we're missing one. Also, is this the head Janny?
Project GU is progressing quite smoothly.
Alright, so yeah, we know Haseo, Pai, Kun, Entrance, Adley. I'm operating under the assumption that Yada and Ovan are epitaph users as well.
Errors in our predictions are minor. There is no cause for concern.
Oh? That is all well and good. But some of our superiors have concerns about your method of operation.
Yeah, this is a mod. He's coming down to talk to the head Janny.
Fulfill your duties without any unnecessary thinking.
Don't think, Janny. You aren't paid nothing to think.
Syllabus doesn't know about what happened with the Ida server. I guess I should pay him a visit. Let's go to Kennard's at home.
Oh man, we're actually getting 2 story beats in relatively the same location without having to check our fucking email?
Hey, Haseo, you gotta help me out. Syllabus said he won't believe me at all.
Now, Gaspard. No matter how much fun the world may be, games and reality are totally separate things.
These guys don't need to know about Ida, or avatars for that matter.
Yeah, Gaspard. How could something like that happen?
Are you sure this is the right call, Haseo? Because it's very quickly going to be...
But
yeah, exactly.
You were there too, weren't you?
It's very quickly going to be... like, the people who were involved in that will band together and talk about it. And Gaspard knows you were there.
Huh?
Lucky for you,
weird.
Gaspard is fucking retarded.
I mean, that's really weird.
And he's never going to
Was
call
I
you out
just
on lying.
Dreaming or something?
There it is. Just get rid of these. I don't care. Honestly, this menu, I have something I need to yell about for this menu specifically. So, like, when you open up the guild shop menu, you have this, and then you have your equipment over here. And then you can go see what's over in the guild shop. Now, with the way this menu is laid out, that right bumper prompt looks like it's going to carry you over into the equipment tab. Like it does if you're actually looking at your items in the fucking menu. No, you actually have to hit right on the D-pad twice to go over to your equipment. Hitting right bumper brings you over to the merchandise list, which is why every single time I come into this menu, I accidentally hit right bumper thinking it's going to bring me over to my equipment, and it brings me over into that menu instead. That's a really minor thing that is just more like annoying me than anything else. Why am I logging out? I need to go check my email. Yeah, it has the green arrows there, but none of the other menus in the game work like that.
Ovan. How did he know about Adderley?
Oh boy. I'm sure what happened to Shino and what happened to Adderley aren't just a coincidence. I don't know, Ovan. Maybe you were behind both of them. Pretty goddamn confident at this point to say you were involved with Adderley.
Ovan summoned me. I'm to go to Delta Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground.
Ovan is just incredibly mysterious and has a hidden agenda. And he isn't good. That's for sure. He's doing something. Also, here's half again. Like, Haseo pretty implicitly trusts Ovan, or at least did in the first game, and is getting a little suspicious of him now. I haven't been trusting him the whole time. Because it seems like everything that's happened to Haseo since being part of the game has been orchestrated by him for some reason. He wants Haseo to get stronger for some reason. Ah, we get the Bad Reflection Church again. Got it.
Hello, Haseo. You have rather a serious look about you.
It is
What
technically a
is it you
VR
want?
game. I don't know what's up with that second layer OS.
Ovan, that excuse about wanting to help is so lame it wouldn't even pass for third-grade theater.
Also, Alexi, I think it's something like that.
It's tough to have your sincerity rejected.
Especially considering how, like, important to the
You're like
first
a
game's
younger
plot
brother to
Skaith
me,
is.
So I couldn't leave you to fend for yourself.
So I think it's, like, it has something to do with Haseo's stand, is why he wants Haseo to get
You're
stronger.
the one who abandoned the Twilight Brigade. And by the way, where do you get off calling me your brother? Who do you think you are?
Well now, that's a surprise. Do you think that I disappeared for no reason, Haseo?
Yeah, they are wearing, like, headsets, and we can actually see
Yeah?
it
Well,
in
who
one of the
cares
news
about the
articles.
reason?
I just don't know what the OS looks like outside
All
of the
that
game.
matters is that you
I assume
abandoned
it's
us.
just that menu.
That's enough.
I'm afraid that is an undeniable truth. However, at the same time, it is also only one of several truths.
Well, you know what? I have all the time in the world, so please fucking explain
Do you not wish
anything.
to finally know the truth?
The truth?
Yes. The reason that Shino fell into a coma, Tri-Edge's identity, and the secrets of the epitaphs? Once investigated, they all lead to a single entity. Do you know what that is?
You?
Ida.
Exactly. It all begins with Ida. Pursue Ida.
You're telling me what I've
From
already...
How to save Shino to how to help Adelaide can be found with Ida.
Game, we didn't need this. That was still our only lead.
Just how much do you know anyway? What do you know about Adderley?
That was the only thing we could do in this
You
situation.
always know too damn much.
Yes, thank you.
Trust me, I don't know everything there is to know either.
Fuck you. I don't believe you.
Haseo, listen. Epitaphs call Ida, and Ida calls epitaphs.
Epitaphs call Ida?
Yes, but only a small piece of the truth will appear in front of a single epitaph. If you wish to know the entire truth, you will need to gather the 8 phases of Morgana.
Yeah, this is just stand users are drawn to each other. Got it.
8 phases?
Yes, in other words, the first phase, the terror of death, Skaith. The second phase, the mirage of deceit, Innis. The third phase, the propagation, Magus.
That's Coons.
The fourth phase, the prophet, Fidhel.
That says Fid Shell.
The fifth phase, the machinator, Gore.
That says Gore. We're getting Rhino.
The sixth phase, the temptress, Maha.
That's Endrance.
The seventh phase, the avenger, Tarvos.
That's Pi.
And the eighth and final phase, the rebirth, Korbanik.
I assume that's you.
These 8 epitaphs are known as the 8 phases of Morgana.
So basically, if I gather all of them, Ida will just appear?
Yes. Furthermore, your nemesis Tri-Edge and the epitaphs will likely appear. Do you see the path?
Wait. Hey, why did you tell me these things anyway?
Is atonement not a good enough reason for you?
Don't give me that. Do you think I'm really stupid enough to swallow that story?
Alright, so...
The 8 phases of Morgana? Both she
Ovan
and
has
Adderley
told
will
us
be
to do
saved if I gather them?
exactly what Yada wants to do.
I'm scared.
And was currently
He
our...
is Tarvos.
like, our only lead already.
Kun is Magus. Entrance is Maha. Then there's Adelie. So 3 left.
Also, which one's Adelie?
Fine. I'll go along with your story for the time being, Ovan. But I won't forget. How could you? You abandoned us!
Also, wait, if Adelie and Shino's avatars are basically the same, and epitaphs are tied to your avatar, does Shino also have one? Is Shino also a stand user? So Shino and Adelie having damn near the same avatar is just a massive coincidence? Just, we wanted to keep using this character, but we wrote ourselves into a corner with her coma, so we're just gonna make her again. Alright, we got a new town. And maintenance on the bike shop and bike factory. So we can upgrade our bike. Because we won the tournament, we can, we've gotten a new guild home, and because of that, we've been kicked out of our old one. Now, I understand, because I've been yelling about pacing this whole time with the emails. I understand there's a lot of information that they want to convey in a way that makes it seem like an MMO, and doing it with emails like that is the easiest way to do it. And forcing the player to log in and out allows them to pretty easily change the world state without the player still being in it. That makes perfect sense. You could also do that with a loading screen. And just let me check my email from, like, a menu in-game. Like, I get why they made the design decisions that they did. I just don't agree with them. I don't know, I'll go in Jackie Chan. Oh man, this is a lot of stuff that the game actually hasn't, you know, explained what it means. But I have a lot of money, so who cares? Just buy the best ones, Lamau. Bike missions, huh? Alright, hitting down and still does that. Huh. Interesting. Might make that worth it. A city of the beast folk. Oh no. This looks like a Monster Hunter village. Yes, it did that through all of Game 1 as well, and it looked really silly.
I should go over to Kennard's at-home and file the update for the guild. I should be set with no problems if I just talk to the grunty in the hall.
Alright, before we do that, I want to check one thing. Okay. I just wanted to see if I could use this as a regular fucking Chaos Gate, too. And not like the shitty one in the Arena Town where all you can do is warp back to Makanu. Yeah, I figured as much. Alright, well, right off the bat, I like this area a lot more. Because it's just more condensed. There's not a lot of wasted space just to fucking get around. And the NPCs are ducks. That's alright. I'll probably mess around with equipment stuff more off-stream. That's menu fiddling that's just easier to do by myself. Although I will say it is amusing to, like, give me bike upgrades in this game, and then give me a new, more condensed hub world, which gives you less of an incentive to use the bike.
Whoa, that's awesome.
Does it matter what your base looks like? You barely spend any time here. Most of my time in the guild home was running through it so I could get to the fucking alchemy room.
Now even a giant nosehair like yourself can use this grand facility to its fullest. Oink.
Does it have more to do besides storage and the alchemy place?
Be grateful. Oink.
Punk. Man, he really pisses me off.
Well, stop being a little shit, and the guildmaster will stop being a little shit.
Congratulations! Kennard's finally escaped being an entry-level guild.
It's almost so grand, I can't relax because I'm so excited.
Oh cool, I can alchemize armor now. And accessories.
Oh, that's right. Hey, Haseo, let's go to the quest shop.
Come on, let's go!
Also, I do like how, they're just like, oh yeah, no, everything's upgraded now. It's cool, it's so exciting. We upgraded being a guild because I won the tournament. And not for any other reason. Again, the game is telling me not to think too hard. Damn, look at all these stats that don't matter.
Tune up, baby! It's done! It's done!
Nah, we...
It's done!
Wait. What the fuck does MPG even affect? Do I have to worry about fuel for the fucking bike now? Does this thing run on Chim now, in dungeons? Because if so, that's less of a reason to fucking use it. Okay, it's a bike mission thing. Okay. Swear to God, if it was just like, okay, surprise, you have fucking gas now. Alright, what do you got for me, duck? It's this guy. This guy actually had a similar quest in the first game where you had to, like, do a special thing on a field map to weaken a boss. But I left... It was an early game mission that I left for the end of the game. So, like, I probably didn't even need to weaken the thing, but I still
Wonderful.
did.
Take this.
Yeah, just go around, find hills, put the things on the hills before you fight the boss. And search for Mecha Grunty again. Sure. And we get new... well, hopefully new area words. God, I hate Gaspard so goddamn much.
So that's Rain and Cloud. We just have to take them out. If we plant some ohm devices in the hills, we should be able to weaken them considerably.
They both look pretty strong. Let's fight them later, after we plant all the ohm devices.
First, we need to go find the hills.
Oh man, right off the bat, we got some British crabs.
Victory is ours!
Razor's Edge! Tiger Blitz! We crushed them!
Oh yeah, fucking... Gaspard is, him and Pyros are the only party members I didn't get up to 50 in the first game, because I didn't want to spend any more time with Gaspard in my party. Alright, actually, as I'm looking at the time I have left, I have a feeling I'm not going to have enough time to do this mission and then whatever story nonsense will happen after it. So I think instead I'm actually just going to go back to town and save and call it for the night. And this will also, hopefully at least, give me time to, like, fuck around a bit in the world on my own. Oh, I have 90s available already. No, but I also have 60s, 70s, and 80s, and 90s. Huh. Well, you know what? Well, first off, let me just... there are 50s as well, but I had a second word already stocked, so it was fucking with that. More importantly, I think that means I could get to level 100 by next stream. You know, let's see how bad it is. Let's go to a level 100 area. I could just grind to max level at the start of the game. Interesting. So yeah, you know, we saw the disparity that, even a couple levels caused. So let's see how bad this is. Look at that thing. That's one nice thing this game has. I like the monster designs.
I'll crush you.
All right. Not a good sign. Let's do this again.
Nervous.
Wind moves. Razor's edge.
I don't have SP. Yeah, that honestly looks more doable than it should be. But no, I'm not gonna slam my head at that. I think that's a good place to call it for the night. Yeah, that's the other reason, like, I'm expecting it to give me, like, 100 experience or some bullshit. Also, the game appears to have crashed. Because it's not doing anything. Interesting. Well then. With that, yeah, no, the game has crashed. Interesting. Also, my volume mixer has crashed, which I was using to, you know, mute the game. Well then, with that, that's a good way to end this fucking game. Or the stream today, at least. Thank you all for watching. We'll pick this up next week, and maybe I'll be level 100, who knows. Anyway, reminder, as always, the Doise is a bitch for quitting Radiant Historia and the Yakuza Marathon, and I'll see you all later.